Okay, hello Bangkok Dads. I am Nico, your friendly moderator here, getting at you. So I wanted to update everybody on the class, not the class, excuse me. I wanted to update everybody on the status of our kids' social Zoom meeting that we did yesterday, and it was a great success. But we did have one hiccup, which I think is worth bringing to everybody's attention. Now that was on my end. I take full responsibility for it. Um, I use Zoom every day. My settings are set to the most conservative, I don't know, settings you can imagine. I don't start recording, but however, when, you can already see where this is going, when I made this meeting, I didn't use my personal meeting ID, which I guess there's two profiles. So I used a meeting with a passcode and generated its own ID. And when the meeting actually started, it began to record automatically. And I got into the meeting early, and then when the time went by, that's when the announcement came on and said, this meeting is being recorded. And that's a nice thing for Zoom to do. Lets everybody know what's going on. Now, but I got taken a little bit aback when that message sounded out. Because I went, oh man, like, oops, oopsies, because I didn't mean to do that. Obviously, I had to play it cool though. I didn't want to make it weird or bizarre or awkward for anybody. So I was just like, let's just let it go. The kids were already showing up. They had a great time. Um, but I thought to myself, oh, maybe this is not gonna go over well. Maybe some people are not gonna like it. And sure enough, one of the dads whose child was in attendance to the meetings, he brought up his concern with me, and he actually wrote quite a long text. He wasn't angry or crazy or anything. So that was, thank you for being concerned. And I told him, indeed, it was all automatic. There was no malicious intent, or it was just ignorant uh, dawdling, I guess you could call it. And that was great. So yeah, it got recorded. We actually got some good content, which might be useful and fun for showing like what parents can do during these trying times to get their kids active and socializing, and we we had a really good time. We went into it. I went into it not without any real structure or plan ahead. I just did an ad hoc sort of system, and we started out with just asking them some math problems, letting them get to know each other, and they warmed up with each other slowly but surely, and then I just let it go from there. We put on some trivia for them, and they were having a good time answering trivia questions. So all in all, it was pretty good. But back to the recording issue, I got to thinking about it. Like, you could kind of think about it two ways. On one hand, you've got to consider the kid's privacy. On the other hand, you also want accountability for yourself. So it's you got to kind of weigh both options. Now, normally, I'm very prudent in these situations. If I had known that this was going to if I had known already that Zoom would automatically start recording the meeting this way, I would have I would have disabled it, and two, if there was any I had no intention of recording it. So, however, if I had thought this through completely, then I would have obviously asked, hey, what do you guys think? Should we record the meeting? Should we not record the meeting? What do you guys think? But then, again, I thought about it longer, and I said, well, maybe there's some benefit to it, right? You know, if the kids are bullying each other or acting a fool, right? So, what are we supposed to do if one of the kids comes back and says, oh, I didn't like it, Nico's daughter was being not nice. She said some bad things. All right. Now, obviously, we're concerned about our kids' safety. If someone is hosting the meeting and they're acting inappropriately, that's a bad thing. We don't want to do that. So we don't want to have that. So what do you guys think about that? Like, should these be recorded? Should they not be recorded? Privacy is an issue. Yes, indeed it is. There is also something to consider in that if you do record it, it's probably something in the future that if we do decide, yeah, we're going to continue this and we're going to record, we should have at least two hosts, so that these can be recorded independently of each other. So there's never going to be any issues with um, one person holding it, and if there's a problem, we can address it. That being said, though, after reading this dad's concern about the video being recorded, I spent a lot of time thinking about it, and I'm like, well, I understand where he's coming from. However, there's also a need for some education on this topic, or at least maybe not education, but let's heighten our awareness of it. So let's go into that right now. So Zoom, it's actually kind of saved my ass because it sent that announcement out, that so everybody that was involved knew that it was being recorded. There's all accountability there. So that is fine. But if you're concerned about this sort of thing, and this is happening all the time, because our kids are going to Zoom classes, who knows what else is going on right now during the lockdowns. Just because it's disabled and then the video software of Zoom is not recording it, doesn't mean that you are not being recorded. And I'm going to show you that right now. The reason I'm able to make this video is because I'm a tech enthusiast, a software enthusiast, and I know how to do it. So here we go. I'm bringing it right over here. I use OBS. There's tons of programs out there that can screen capture and record what's going on. This is OBS right here. You can see I've got a couple of different scenes set up, and these are the sources right here. Now, it's recording right now. It's recording this video. So I've got two monitors set up. I got my left one, I got my right one, and this can be completely hidden, out of view, just like that. You don't have to see it, and it's silent. It doesn't send messages out that way. All right, there's Streamlabs, there's Manycam. There's so many programs out there to capture what's being streamed or recorded online that you can have a setup just like I do very easily. And you can be recording. See, we're recording right now. Someone can be recording your interaction online. There is no privacy. There is no privacy. Now, I'm not doing that to be like, oh, in your face, like, see what I can do? You can't stop me. No. This is to make you guys aware. So again, the importance is not. It is to know this so that when you're monitoring your kids online, be doubly aware. Be present. Don't just be out smoking cigs, drinking beer, or fucking on your phone. You have to be there. I've been attending my kids' classes, and I'm not flexing. I know I said don't flex, right? But I've been attending my kids' classes and scrutinizing what's going on with the teachers at her school with their online classes, and I'm like, I don't approve of this. So it's not anything bad. It's just in their delivery of their teaching curriculum and content. So yeah, you have to be present. You have to be engaged. It's just the way it is. So anyway, just be aware of that. Like, anything can be going on, and you know what? Actually, download OBS, download Streamlabs, download a recording software for your own safety. Right? The school says, don't you do it. You should be recording your classes locally or on some kind of cloud storage so that you have a record, because the schools or other places, they're not going to share that stuff with you willingly. So if something's going on with class that you need to know about, you can have it recorded yourself. So there's all sorts of areas, but anyway, that need to be addressed. But anyway, just be aware that there is no real privacy. You can get recorded even when Zoom doesn't send you a message that is being recorded and have no knowledge of it. So everything we're doing out there, when your kid's online in those Zoom classes and there's 30 students in the class, there could be 30 separate recordings going on. Okay, so it's really just that easy. And again, keep it for your record for yourself. Get it set up on your systems so that you can have the things that you need, the information that you need to make sure your kid is being safe, that you're getting your money's worth for those classes that you're paying for, the whole 9 yards. But anyway, let's talk about this. Let's open this up for discussion. What do you guys think? Should we record these meetings? Because the kids liked them. They want to do them again. That's the feedback that I've got. So should we record these videos? And if so, should we have 2 hosts? Or should we just say no, no, no? I mean, and I've proven it already. There's no stopping anyone from doing it. So my opinion is that I think that we should record it. We should have some fail safes to protect our kids and ourselves. That's just my opinion. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Help a brother out. We got to get multiple revenue streams in this household. Adios, amigos. Keep dadding away. Bye-bye.